Hi everyone.
Hola, ¿cómo
Hi,
está?
Hey.
Welcome back to Hijinks, episode 16 now, I believe. It's been
We've been going for a while.
What, since like October, I want to say?
No, it couldn't have been that
Something like
long.
An oldie but a goodie it was.
Something like that, maybe November. Anyway,
I can find
last
out.
week we had our very first character death.
Technically second.
Spoilers.
As spoilers. I'm recapping last week. If you didn't see last week, it's
time.
your fucking fault.
Someone could be
but-
watching this back from the future.
Back from the future, yeah. Back to the future. Anyway, so you guys, Tater took Barkus to Fandolin, while remind me of your Goran. Goran, I've got it right here. I've got it written down. Goran and Grandolph faced off against the dragon temporarily before getting the fuck out of there, and leaving Petunia the cow to die. Then Tater was offered a deal by a mysterious creature thing to bring Barkus back, but have an additional soul reside in his body, to which Tater declined the deal. Impolitely. Almost dying in the process, and proceeded to Fandolin, where he borrowed a shovel from Barthen and buried both himself and Barkus. Goran and Grandolph raced over to Fandolin, being exhausted in the process, but finally got there and had a bit of an emotional moment as they find Tater's grave. The next day, a mysterious stranger pops up, known as Robin Swallows, who has just appeared from the Shadowfell into Faerun. And then Valen decided to take him under his wing.
Unintended.
And get him very, very drunk. So we last left off with the two characters being very, very drunk. And they are waking up today. So, I just the slight retcon I wanted to change from last week. I said pig, but it is a boar. Just
Awesome.
Very slight tweak because I have a token for a boar.
Also, nipping back to the point of when we actually started this campaign, I have just checked. It was the 18th of October.
Jesus Christmas! You're telling me we've been doing this for 5 months?
Yeah,
5
It
months.
was an oldie but a goodie.
with a couple of weeks off here and there.
Couple weeks, a bit of a break for Christmas and stuff. So
Fine, 4 months. Let's say 4 months.
Bye.
Right. So I'm just going to go ahead and take you guys here. To where you guys can see the rooms. So, Valen, you have woken up. Well, Grandolph, you are first, actually. You are obviously not needing to sleep so much.
I'm literally plopped over here at the moment.
I don't need this.
picturing Goran just like, oh baby, your back hair's so thick.
So yeah, Grandolph, you're awake first. Are you doing anything while you're before these two wake up?
Yeah, do they usually have a predictable time on when they kind of get up and stuff? Or
You guys. Well, obviously you don't know anything about Robin. Valen would usually get up around the same time if you guys were planning on going out for the day and stuff. Obviously, Tater, you guys would all roughly be getting up around the same time, usually when Tater was around as well. However, obviously, Goran is, he do be hungover.
I'll be waiting out here until about that time.
Okay.
And once that time comes, I'll start knocking on the door.
Alright. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from Valen and Robin, please? Corin. I'm going to call him Valen.
It's all right. They're interchangeable.
notes.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
As long as it's not one of us.
But Tater is going to be a difficult one because I call you Tater because you are that's your name to me
Call me Tato.
in real life. So
Constitution, did you say?
Different vegetable.
Constitution saving, please. Yes. First roll of the night.
A nat 1 for my first roll of the night.
Lovely.
I'm glad I got 14 plus 1, 15.
So, Robin, you are awake first. You wake up feeling just very, very fragile. It's almost like the entirety of the liquid in your body has been drained. You are just like a shell. You're incredibly thirsty. Your head is pounding. It's not the best of times. But
Is there a latrine up here?
huh?
Is there some sort of sink or latrine?
No. There is a window. But yeah, so yeah, you are first up. What would you like to do?
I mean, if I'm thirsty, I'm going straight down to get myself some water.
Okay, feel free to move yourself and do what you need to do.
Yeet.
Should be able to control him, yeah. Grandolph, are you saying anything to Robin as he comes out of his room?
I'll just tip my hat.
Okay, so Robin, as you leave the room, he's cool, fine, perfect. So that's not morning. I need to label these pages because
Well, since Robin probably is up, he's gone down the stairs now. I'll start rapping on Valen's door then.
Ooh, nice. It's gonna be rough for Valen. Yeah, nice. How strong are you knocking on this door?
Not very strong. I have 8 strength. I don't know what you expect.
Roll me a strength check.
Aye.
How hard are you intending to knock on
Nat
this door?
20 accidentally puts his fucking fist through it.
Not very hard. I'm just knocking on the door.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strength check. 2 minus 1.
Unnatural.
We got a 1. Unnatural.
31.
31.
Yeah, so you
We're saving the good rolls for later.
you
Exactly.
you knock on the door so lightly that just no sound comes out.
I'm just so careful. I know he's probably a little bit under not feeling too great. Let's just say that.
Yeah. So it's good to take you guys over here for a sec. As Robin heads down the stairs.
I go up to the bar and I just water.
Hogard looks at you and he's like, "Right, hello, master. I see the hangover setting nicely.
Hangover? Water?
Right, give me a sec." And he turns around and he just pours you a nice big tankard of water and hands it. It's a big tankard, yeah. The second the water hits you, you just immediately feel just that little bit better. It's just really needed. Come back to you guys here. Valen, you barely open your eyes as the sun starts like creeping in through the window. Which as you open your eyes, you notice the window's been left open. There's kind of like swaying. You can feel a breeze coming through, and just the most splitting headache of your entire life. It feels like there is a dagger in your head, and someone is just twisting and twisting as you open your eyes. The light burns as you open them, and as you turn your head away from the light, you notice in the bed next to you is a boar, which is currently sound asleep. It is also just sleeping.
He's just gonna sort of like, he's gonna wake up like, actual fuck. He's just gonna slowly try and just get out of the bed without waking, like whisper shouting, not like Randolph, Randolph!
All right, give me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. I already have disadvantage on stealth, so don't fucking bother me. That is that's an 18 and a 19. That's why I
Nice.
rolled the nat one first. And that is also +3 to both of them.
No, it's, yeah.
Much better than the nat one.
So you managed to sneak out of bed. Boar is still asleep. And I'm gonna say, Grandolph, you just about hear the whisper coming from inside.
I'll open the door. And whenever I'm opening the door, Valen can see. Well, do you want me to describe how I look?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Valen can see eyes of fury staring back at him. One such eye is bruised and blackened. And he does not have a very positive look on his face either. And he just says, "Good morning, bye."
Good morning. There's a pig. Why is there a pig?
I don't know, bye. When I left you in your room, you didn't have any company in there. I wonder, possibly, would you have snuck out the window afterwards by any chance?
Well, funny story. I don't know. But
I'll walk in and I'll close the door as well.
No, I was wanting to be on my way out. We're shooting with a pig now.
Just to clarify as well, you guys have the last thing you remember was the last thing we discussed last week. To clarify for everyone at home.
I'm sure there's no consequences whatsoever.
Yeah. As he's walking, I'm going to carry on with things. I don't remember anything. However, I don't think I would have got that pig through a first floor window.
Sure, Jesus boy, I don't know how you got it in. I don't know how you got out to get it. But you're going to sit down and we're going to have a little talk. Just me and you, all right? Bye.
Can we
I don't mind if the boar can hear.
Can we get the boar out first? I don't think we're allowed pets in this establishment. He only just allowed Barkus. I think he might kill me.
Well, we'll see about that. But you sit your ass down right now, and we're going to have a talk.
After the pig.
If we don't sit down and talk now, I walk out the door and I don't come back.
If you walk out of the door, does the pig go with you?
I'm going to look at him and I'm going to just nod over to the chair and basically propose him to sit down.
Okay, so just 2 seconds to go back to Robin. Now feeling a little bit more hydrated, your head is not spinning as much, and Hogwarts looks over at you and goes, "Would you like some food, Master? Remind me your name there."
Swallows? Robin Swallows?
Master Swallows. Master Robin, right. Master Robin. What can I get you for some food?
I'm trying to think if he's heard Grandolph say porridge yet.
No, but Hogrod did offer him porridge last session.
Yeah.
So he has got the word.
Porridge? 3?
3 porridges?
Friends.
Right, yeah. For Goran and Grandolph, is it?
Goran, Grandolph, friends.
That's very kind of you. Are they on their way down, or should I hold off a minute? Bring friends porridge? We don't really offer that kind of service upstairs, you know. We don't want to wake other people while we're taking food up and down the stairs. We kind of keep the food limited to the downstairs area. If you want to go and get them, I can get the porridge ready for you if that helps.
Go and get them. Be back.
Right, I'll get the porridge sorted for you, no problem. I'll be 3 gold while you're at it.
Ping aside 3 gold across the table.
Nice.
And go back off upstairs.
Okay. Look at me with my maps. You guys loving that? It's just poof.
Almost like you know what you.
Poof.
Almost.
Very skillfully.
Cool. So Robin just by the stairs there. Yeah,
So Grand Alpha will start off and he'll be like, last night, Sonny Jim, you paid respects to Tater, and when I came over, you gave me a going over about how I'm not showing any emotion. In and along the lines of, I said, like the Kenku says, Tater friend. However, bigger things are at play, and it's a needless death. And my goal is to balance life and death. His choice is hurt and damaged more than his life would have. Then you docked me one. This little shiner is you. I'm not angry. I do understand. And I'm just disappointed, Sonny Jim. You know? Now, last night, I was reviewing the situation we're in. The paths we are taking, our goals, our mission. We need to buck up, or we'll fuck up, boyo. We already lost Tater. He's added to the death side of the balance. And he was meant to be a hero and to aid us in balancing life and death. To balance it in the favor of life. He can't help us anymore with that. He can't help anymore with that at all. We still can. However, I'm not really sure we're right for it. I want to believe you are, and that our new possible friend here is as well.
Just
We
as you
don't
say
know.
that, you hear a knock. Literally perfect timing.
Wait.
Knock on the door.
Wait. I didn't roll my strength check.
If he rolls high enough, is this pig gonna fucking wake up? I'm so scared of this pig.
I'll be like, one moment, please, there. We'll be out in just a moment.
I can't let me roll my strength. Oh, there we go. Wait, nope. Still not letting me roll my strength.
Oh yeah, I have to see if we heard it or not.
Yeah,
actually, right?
how loud is he knocking?
There we go. Okay, I have to click the button. All right, I'll take a 10. Just a flat 10.
That's a nice knock. It's a pretty standard knock. Yeah, so Grand obviously that.
Yeah.
You're
so
lying
just say,
again.
one moment. We'll be out shortly. Don't worry. So I'll continue. But we know little of him other than he wants a friend, which does little for us, by the way, and for our cause. Have you forgotten about Talos, about your god, about my god, the mission I'm on, how our gods have united us, about the medallion, its power, about Jimmy? Have you forgotten about poor Jimmy Valen? Or shall I say Goran?
Which one? There's like
Original Jimmy.
four
Jimmy
of them.
5 by.
There's 4 of them splattered across several walls.
Listen, Valen. I've seen countless die. I'm weary of it. Jest and jostle, but we can't be putting ourselves at risk needlessly. We have to buck up. Otherwise, Bio will fuck up. Bio. And I won't hang around for that, Bio. No matter how much I care for you, my grandson.
Trying so hard not
And
to say
trust
bye.
me. I was about to say, so what say you, bye?
Ah!
that was the next fucking line.
When you're saying bio instead.
Bio, yeah, I'm putting bio in there now as well, you know, bio and bye, just to keep things lively, you know what I'm saying? But like, what say you, bye? I am obviously hanging around because of you. Because we are not necessarily family, but I'm going along with this fucking family thing, bye, since you started it. And I obviously care about you. So what say you? Are we going to do this?
Well, firstly, I am very hungover, and I think I took in about 30% of what you said. Secondly, if you want to stop merciless death. We need to get this pig out of here before Hogrod sees it. And thirdly, okay, fine, I fucked up. Sorry about your face. I'm sorry that I don't seriously. But I do think the bird could help. You saw him shooting in the square. He's good. We could use that. But I'm not deciding anything or doing anything until I've got rid of this headache and I have some food in my system and I have stopped my mouth being drier. Well, your arsehole.
Goran, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Constitution.
I'll have you know,
Disadvantage again.
it's a lot less
or...
dry than it might appear.
That is a disadvantage. That is 12 plus 40.
So as you're talking so much, you feel yourself about to hurl.
Oh,
you know when you're hungover and like speaking is just like the more you speak, the more you go.
I don't reckon
it kind of comes
mending.
up and just goes.
Yeah.
I don't reckon mending works on his stomach, does it?
No. Robin, what would you? Are you still just waiting outside the door?
So here's the thing. I was gonna see if I could either roll a perception check to see if I can hear them through the door.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll. Yeah.
All right. Let's see if this +2 does anything. Okay. No, I can't. Apparently, I've gone deaf in my drunkenness because it's a nat 1 +2.
Yeah.
Well,
So
you are
as
hungover, so.
as you knock
And
the
we are
door, you hear
whispering.
Randolph say, we'll be with you in a moment. You go, okay, and you kind of like you sort of like drift off a little bit, and you little flashbacks of memories are coming to you. Nothing that really stands out as anything. You remember being in Phandalin, you remember being in a forest at some point, but just everything's kind of like not really going. So while they're talking, you're just not paying attention to it. You can hear them, but you're just not paying attention to what they're saying.
Cool. I'll go with that.
Quick one as well, after you've mentioned Hogrod there, but he may not be in the best of moods now. So you had Robin chuck a dagger at an apple you're holding, and let's just say he was not really sober, and he missed, and he almost cut you one, so he did. But he's done a little bit of damage to the wall, not much, but I had to have a word with Hogrod afterwards about it. So yeah, the wall's not. The wall will be fine, though, I'd say. You also tried to break into the town master's house. Need I remind you, we need not bite the hand that feeds us.
In my defense, I've tried to do it sober.
Yeah, you thought he had you thought since he was so scared of dragons, he might be a dragon, and he might have a dragon's horde in there.
It's just a
you had a wee bit too much, so you did. I had to get you out of there, and our friend Robin as well. Our reputation and our actions are what separate us from the ones that we try to stop, the ones that will go and try to end it all, you know. I don't think you were caught, though, so that's a positive. We'll take the net positives, you know.
I do love a silver lining.
Now, the
Big.
boar.
Yes.
Yeah. What's on your mind? How do you reckon?
Fucking Robin just stood outside at this point, just waiting for you guys to let him in.
Well, I have a couple.
Bye.
However, I don't think I have any rope anymore.
You might buy. Have you checked?
No, because I removed it from my inventory. I got to re-add it if I had an opportunity to. So I'm pretty sure though I lost it at some point. I used it on something and never retrieved it. So I think my rope.
Yeah, if you hadn't said you retrieved it, you'd not retrieved it.
Do you have any recollection of where you might have gotten this boar?
No. I have two strategies there. Well, three if I had rope. I don't. The first one would be to lasso it and try and walk it out like a pet dog. However, I think that's intention. The second is to just open the door and scare it and hope it runs out, but I don't want to hurt anyone. And the third option, which for some reason is stupid as it seems the most likely and the most reasonable, is to try and throw it out of the window.
Grandolph's going to look out the window and he's going to try and see if is there anyone down there.
His face. He's so
I
concerned.
don't know, like there's so many more options. What are you doing?
What happens is usually what happens with you guys. There is always so many more options. But do you know what? Fuck it.
I mean, I think I've covered all the options. We get it out the front door calmly, we get it out the front door not calmly, or it goes out the fucking window. There's only two exits.
So behind the inn is where that window faces. So I'll take you guys to the Battlemaps real quick. So you can see sort of like behind the inn, there's sort of like a bit of like an alleyway behind it there. So it's not really anything that's like.
Are we here or are we here?
Yeah, like at the back here.
At the back. Great, yeah. Great.
All
right, bye.
I have a plan.
All right, let's hear your plan, then we hear my plan.
Tip over these drawers to create a step up to the window. Stand at the door to the room. Big noise. 4 panics. Runs out of the window. Not our problem.
I reckon you can probably carry the boar, right?
I am very fragile right
now. Well, my plan would have been to cast Hold Person on the boar. So that it's held. And then you could just carry the boar out the window.
But if you're physically move stuff, I'll hold it. Don't know much about
it. Just to go back, just Robin, is there anything you would like to do while these guys are discussing?
The door is not locked. You could have walked in at any time.
I'm not rude. I politely wait.
Technically, it's not like a party member consider, at the moment, you guys have made friends, but he's all he knows at the moment is he's gone to knock for you guys to get porridge, and you guys have told him to wait. No.
Mm-hmm. So I will continue waiting.
So Hold Person would hold the creature in place. You can move it, you can hit it, everything. It just every turn it has to take a save, basically.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what.
But
let's do that. But you will need to help me.
It's a concentration. Sure, yeah. Go on. It's a concentration spell, though. But yeah. I'll have to concentrate on lifting it, on keeping it held, but I don't see a problem with helping you with it. Although I will say the boar is quite accustomed to you from the looks of things. I'm sure it wouldn't mind. It wouldn't mind you giving it a wee hold again, Bio.
I appreciate that you're trying to be funny. But it's in my bed, and it might have lice, and I want it out.
I mean, you are the one that put it there.
If you know that I put it there, why didn't you stop me?
Well, I didn't see you put it there.
And how do you know I put it there?
Oh, well, I guess the boar just opened the window and flew in like, not Robin. Oh yeah, Robin Hood or something like that, did he? Or the Tooth Fairy, or something like that. Flew in through the window into your bed. Everything flies if you believe.
Randolph, pass Hold.
Bye.
Fucking pig.
You're not my manager. I cast Hold Person though.
What save is it?
DC 13.
Oh, what wisdom?
It's wisdom, yeah.
That's a fail.
And now, with Grandol's help,
Yeah, be quick
we're
about it.
going to pick up the pig and just drop
I've already
it.
opened.
The window's
I've
already
opened
open.
the window.
Window's already open.
Oh,
We're
oh
going
yeah,
to
because
just
that's how you
pick up the
probably got
pig
back in, I guess.
and just drop it out the window.
Okay, so as you drop the pig, it's you now notice that it's got an amulet around its neck, and you drop the pig out the window.
Do I notice as well?
Yeah.
I quickly cast Mage Hand and grab the amulet with Mage Hand.
It's Mage Hand concentration.
No.
But even still, pig's in midair. He ain't gonna run away, is it?
Well, it has to make another save, so I want to make sure I grab the amulet off of it before it makes its next save.
So
Does hold person keep stuff in? Does it?
No.
Freezes them.
No. They're basically just frozen in place.
Yeah.
So we can move them, hit them. They can take damage, anything like that. As long as I don't fail a concentration save, and on its turn it doesn't pass the wisdom save. They're the only ways it can get out of hold person. Or hold monster as well.
Let's do a sleight of hand. See if you catch the amulet.
Sleight of hand? Alright, cool.
Just for
15 plus. What is my sleight of hand thing? 17.
Nice. So, as you guys throw the pig out, you both notice this like amulet around its neck, and Grandolph with just reaction speeds just uses Mage Hand. The Mage Hand just grabs the amulet, kind of like almost snapping the back of the amulet, just like ripping it off the ball, which just lands in a big thump on the ground, and you hear it squeal as it wakes up, and it is going to also break free of the whole person.
Woo!
Run away.
And as it hits the floor, you see it look up at you, squeal once more, and then run towards like the north of Phandalin to the road.
Until we found out that was mean.
I'll bring the necklace back in, and I'll be like, do you know what this necklace is, It seems strange to be on a bar.
You do indeed. It is Kerry's amulet that Yogi Valen had.
Fine, I will take that back. Thank you. And I'm going to. Is the clasp broken on it now?
It is broken. Yes.
Okay. Is it like a metal chain on it, or is it like a
metal chain? Yeah.
So I'll need to get that repaired then. I've lost a point of AC for now then.
Yeah, I've taken it off for you already. I did that as soon as we started.
You know, with a bit of rope, you could jury rig that thing around the neck. You know,
I don't have any rope. We've already established this.
Bit over this.
Well. I mean, you can always buy some rope, you know.
Well, I'm hoping.
You also haven't asked Robin if he has any rope.
Yeah, let's go out and.
So we don't actually know who's at the door. We've just heard the knock.
Finally, yeah. You just someone knocking. One moment.
Let's go out and check on our new friend.
And while Grandolph goes to the door, Valen is going to. Whilst Grandolph's got his back to him, he's going to retrieve what he left in his room last night before he got blackout drunk. You want me to stealth check it so he doesn't, see if he doesn't notice me?
Speaking of the gold that you had,
yes,
you no longer have
any of it.
Yes.
Okay. Fine.
It's in the Shrine of Luck.
Fine. Let me go to my. Not there. So yes, that'll bring me down to a straight 3. So I know I lost.
Whoever cleans out that shrine.
I lost some before I was blackout, so thankfully it evens out straight 300. Satisfying though. I don't mind losing gold for that. That really appeals to me.
Why are you?
Do you want me to
Why are you
stealth
rolling
check?
hex?
Do you
Oh,
want me
you can
to-
see that?
Do you want me to
I can
stealth
see that,
check
yeah.
to see if he
Oh.
notices where,
No reason.
like, what I was doing whilst his back was?
So give me a stealth check.
All right.
I clicked on the run button, that's why.
Ah,
Disadvantage. Well, that doesn't
You
matter. 'cause
hexing that door.
That is a 19 and a 14, so it's the 14 plus 3, 15, 16, 17.
Yeah, he does not notice you.
Nice one. Oh. We will all go join him at the door.
it's good. I actually wasn't listening, so I don't know what I wasn't noticing. So that actually worked out pretty well. My passive perception was not as high either as Grandolph's. So yeah, I'll open up the door. I'll be like, "Good morning, bye. And how are you today, friend?"
Good morning, friend. Porridge.
A porridge, you say?
At the
Now
thought-
you're
at the thought
talking
of-
my
At
language.
the mention of porridge over Grandolph's shoulder, Robin's just going to see Vale and go,
Give me a constitution.
"Oh no! Disadvantage again."
Yeah.
I was playing with fire then, wasn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, 19 and a 16 plus 2 to
Oh,
both of
wow.
them as well. He manages to
keep yourself
catch the
the-
vomit.
Yeah. You do keep it down.
Right, so
I don't know who gulped them, but that was the sound
that was
Valen made.
Tater. Thank you for the sound effect.
I was gonna just mimic the sound effect of your gag, but I'm like, no, let's not do that.
So before we leave, actually, noticing that obviously his amulet, he nearly lost his amulet to the pig. Valen's gonna like pat himself down and make sure like his cards are still there. All that, so make sure that he's not lost anything.
Yeah. No, you've still got everything you've got on your character sheet.
Pick up his loot that he'd put in the corner of the room and throw it onto his back.
So, little bird, you're quite good at throwing those spells. I'd work on your dagger throw, though.
Dagger? Throw?
Aye, bye. You need, if you want to be hitting apples, you need to get a bit more accuracy than that. Let's go get some porridge, though.
Robin's like, what the fuck is going on? What do you mean?
Because he hasn't told him anything. Like,
Nope.
yeah.
While he
I
stood
love
there,
this method, though.
while he
This is
stood
very
there,
hangover.
yeah, while he stood there confused, and Grandolph's went, I'm just gonna tap him on the shoulder and go, "I'll drink with you again, but not
Drink?
today." And then I'm just
Oh.
gonna start walking and heading downstairs.
I follow them.
Yeah, cool. All right. I need to pee, so give me 2 seconds, and we'll
Oh,
catch
perfect.
up.
I'll go fill my water with ice.
Yeah. Go.
PRB. I'll still keep you
I'm
entertained with my
gonna.
sultry voice.
I'm glad you're not going for a wee if you're entertaining us with voice.
you.
You're not gonna let us fucking live down this piss up, are you?
No. It was like that's basically it. It's just Grandolph had like a lot to kind of say because a lot of shit has happened over the last 2 days, and he's not really been very happy. Because like literally after he got the bad news about the medallion coming back into it, which means Delicious back as well, and then like Jimmy 5 being around, and a lot of stuff happened before this session, and he's kind of revealing everything piece by piece through the stories. You know, a lot of this critical shit is happening, and like, you know, Tater almost got you killed. So he,
Yeah.
because Grandolph was going to go all fucking out, like, you know, to get that information. So he almost got you killed because you were in disguise, and Grandolph did not know because his passive perception. And then, like, you know, you draw on the penis on his head whenever we're trying to make good relations with a new person, like, as well, and save them. And just like the whole kind of sequence of things, he was just kind of like, for fuck's sake. And then Tater passing away, and he was supposed to be like there, kind of. So Grandolph has just been like a bit pissy. So yes, so he had to like let that go, and then just make sure you're kind of on, like, you're still with the process of, like, you know, going to be, you know, resolving this thing with the gods, like, because that's the important thing to him. And now he needs to basically vet Robin as well. So that's kind of, yeah, it was a once off. That's what happens. And also because you punched him in the eye. So
We're all downstairs eating porridge.
porridge.
We're in public now. Switch back on the American accent.
Aye.
I'm
Let's
sorry,
go.
what was it that you were saying there, Yorkie?
I'm not quite sure. What were you saying?
I have no.
Broke the goddamn wheel.
Just
I'm a
to as well, because obviously I don't know how long your disguise kit lasts.
I was just wondering that. Do I need to touch that
Yeah.
up periodically?
Probably should. Just based on last night's events. Are you looking at yourself because you are patchy? You're quite patchy at the moment there.
He hasn't looked in a mirror, so unless anyone points it out to him, he's probably not going to know.
Cool.
What I notice?
Yeah, you've noticed that his makeup is fading in particular places.
Before I'd go downstairs, I would mention logically, I would mention,
Yeah.
you might
You
want
can
to.
see it. Notice around his mouth area, the makeup has run away, and hands.
Yeah, and you're also covered in pig as well, by.
Fair point. Gentlemen, go downstairs. Back momentarily. And he's going to turn back around and go sort himself out and then come back downstairs.
Sure. All right. Well, while Valen does that, what are the other two of you doing?
Hello there. Bye. How's it going, Hograd?
Hello, Master Grandolph. How are you doing this fine morning? You sorting out them two, are you?
Yeah, sure. They're a little bit worse for wear. Tell me, whenever Valen and myself came in last night, did he leave and come back by any chance?
Well, not that I noticed while I was up.
It's just he seems a bit off in comparison to whenever I left him. You know what I mean?
A bit off.
And how's everything going down here? Oh, sorry.
How so is he a bit off?
Sure. He's just touching himself up now, and he'll be down shortly.
Right.
He also looks a little bit more worse for wear than I would have imagined him to be. You know.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he did drink a lot.
I do apologize again about the wall.
Hey, no harm done.
So could I get a porridge by any chance?
Absolutely, my friend. You're a good friend. Robin there is already paid for the three of you.
I'll look over to Robin and I'll say, did he buy? And I'll tip my hat again at him.
Yeah. Is Goran? Is he on the way down now?
Oh yeah, he'll be down shortly. As I said, a bit worse for wear, you know. So he's just touching himself up a little bit to make himself presentable, you know.
Right, you mean that kind of touching himself up? Right, I get you now. Right, give me a second. I'll get the porridge over for you in just a second.
Nathan gonna be Peralta lunch.
Yeah, so he's gonna kind of head out into the kitchen area.
I guess we're sitting at this table.
You can sit wherever you want.
Well, there's people at all the
my
rest of the tables.
I mean, this is the
They're not
table
our
you usually
special
sit is the
Oh yeah, hold on.
the table. Yeah, Robin, are you what you doing?
I sit down with him and I just move the bowl up. Hold on, I have an example for this. Lift the bowl up to my maw and just let it all kind of fall in there with a little bit of like
Nice.
slopping sound as it goes down.
Nice.
What you think, by?
Yeah. Good.
Which seat you in?
Exactly.
Oh, I didn't realize we changed maps. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's a good seat. I like that
As
seat.
far as Robin was concerned, he was still stood outside the front, the door to the room.
Sit outside knocking.
One day, my prince.
I mean, he already has, apparently, just hopefully not inside the boar.
Ah!
There we go, I broke him.
Why am I your
Daily breaking
prince?
of your... Alright, you're my prince.
Tell me, Bai. I think last night we talked about worship. Can you remind me? Do you worship anything? Any higher power?
Faye. Faye higher power.
What?
Hey.
Faye is always coming through, probably.
Wait, was I not coming through? Oh no.
No, you're good.
You came through for
Okay.
me.
No, you were coming through. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, you know,
With the end character.
how is
Yeah, that's where I was
Sorry.
just like, I think it was in
Is there
character,
a-
but I'm like, we discussed it a little bit in character last time.
is there a god or a goddess named Faye? Or is
No,
he
it's
saying
Faye.
Fae is in Fae
Feywild.
creatures, Feywild. Fae.
Oh yeah, but yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm just wondering, like, for myself, you know, do I need to roll the history to understand if there's a
fine.
god for Fae? But no, you mean Feywild. But yeah, okay.
I mean, if you want to roll a history check, you could do it. Otherwise, I don't think.
No, because I'm from the Feywild, so I am as well. So,
Oh, so then you
he's
might
kind
know.
of
Yes, do a little.
Yeah, but-
little history.
so the Feywild is more a region, you know, where you're from. You know, is there like a god from the Fae that you worship specifically,
Hmm.
or are you just
Faye give power.
quite? The Fae gives you power, yes, but through. Right, we're not going to get anywhere with this. Well, a conversation for another day, we'll say, shall we?
You can keep going. It's just I'm trying to think of words I've heard, and I'm like, there's so many limited things I can say.
And you came here for friendship, yes? For new friends?
New friends.
New friends. And how, do you mind me asking how you got here?
Bright light. Magic.
And where did bright light come from?
Hey, Feywild.
Hmm. What in the Feywild?
What in?
Yes,
What
yes. Like, what created it in the Feywild?
Mistress Faye.
Okay, so a lady in the Feywild, a mistress, created
My
the
lady.
portal for you. Okay, well, we're getting kind of somewhere, at least, you know.
Sorry, this is what I
And-
do.
So as Valen, sorry, Goran, you've come now, fully made up. Back to
Back to Blue. Swapped his
Back to
clothes
Blue.
out because the other ones had pig on them. He's dressed a bit more aristocratic now than pirate.
Brandalf will wave him over as well, just make sure he knows where we're sitting, you know. Very enthusiastically.
And I'll hold
You know?
up his porridge and slosh it around a little bit so you can see it. Yeah, there you go. That's
I'm
cool.
learning. Oh no, it's a disadvantage, isn't it?
yeah. For now,
Uh-oh.
was it that one?
5.
5. Ooh, lovely. Where are you at this point?
Still on the stairs.
You're still on the stairs. Cool.
Yeah.
So as you head down the stairs here, and you look over and you see Robin kind of like showing the porridge over to you, it just reminds you of everything that's in your stomach, and you turn over the stairs
Oh,
to your
no.
left there, and just throw up all over this nice person sat here, and it just kind of like goes all over their shoulder. They get up, they go, "What the fuck? What have you done?"
Why are the scouts?
It's
so funny, I'm
Disgusting!
He's gonna look at this like, I am so sorry. Here, have something. I'm just gonna like throw like 2 gold at him.
When she says disgusting, can Grandolph like just pop his head up and be like, Sarah, is that you?
Remove 2 gold. Like, pay for the cleaning on me. I really apologize.
Can Robin go over there?
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, I go over there and I cast Prestidigitation on her and clean her up.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and move yourself as well.
Do you just make every character have that spell?
It's a great spell. It's a cantrip, and it's a fantastic spell. Like, listen, if I could choose one spell from D&D to have in real life, it would be Prestidigitate, because I could literally just wear whatever the fuck I want, use the little magic trick, like I would, and it would not be that energy draining. Some people choose Wish, I get it, but think of how much energy that takes. Cantrip is like fucking flexing a muscle.
Okay, so you're going over to them.
So he takes the money, and obviously then the sick kind of like cleans itself up and just looks between you both and just slams himself back down and just carries on in.
Again,
I'll continue
I'm
waving.
so
And Goran,
sorry.
okay?
So sorry. I'm good. I need coffee. I'm gonna start walking over towards the bar.
Yep. I go back and I join Grandma.
Good morning, Hardrod. I was informed that I might have made some questionable choices last night, and some of them been at your expense. I apologize.
Ogre looks over at you and he's... Goring, lad. What you were doing last night, irresponsible. Now, I know you're going through some times, right?
Filling me off.
I know.
It's one of those days.
I know.
Just everybody in town is lined up outside the door, ready to talk to Goran, like, Goran.
This is where Swallows learns about your daddy issues.
I know what happened to Tater was tragic, right? I know you're suffering. But getting blackout drunk and having people throw daggers at you is not the way to deal with it. Alright? The way to deal with it is we talk to each other, right? Now don't
I'm having a
be
genuine talking to right now.
don't be doing none of that shit again, alright?
Nate, dad, question mark?
It's not the day for you to be giving me a fucking therapy session, Nate. Jesus Christ.
No, this is me taking notes on the therapy session.
Oh god, that hit too close to home.
Aw, sweetie, it's okay.
And as he says it, he kind of like reaches over and he puts his hand on your shoulder and he's go, "You'll be alright, my friend."
Just gonna sort of like look up and just give him a... Doesn't really know what to say at that moment.
Hot God turns. He heads into the to the kitchen for a moment, and he comes back and he's got like a fresh cup of coffee and a tankard of water for you. And he puts them down and goes, "Now, get them down, yeah. Have some porridge with your friends there. Give me a Constitution save.
Fuck!
Have some porridge with your friends.
I saw it coming! Oh! That is 2 natural 20s.
Very nice.
Fuck you!
Have some porridge with your friends there, alright? and let's move on from last night.
Yes, please, let's. There is one thing I actually need to ask you about. Obviously, as we all know, Tater buried himself in the middle of the square, which, less than ideal. Who would I speak to about potentially digging that grave up and moving him to somewhere more proper?
To be perfectly honest with you, we don't really have a graveyard here or anything like that. Burying yourself in the middle of the town square there, we don't really have any laws against it, I suppose. But I guess no one would stop you if you were to dig him up, but would you really want to do that?
Probably not. But I think we would be doing him a disservice, leaving him in the middle of footpath.
Right, well, listen, I don't think anyone's going to stop you if you give them good reason to why you're digging up a grave.
Thank you. He's gonna pick up his stuff, give him another nod, and he's gonna go perch down on this chair at the table with the other two.
So, tell me there, friendo, where do you get your magic there from? It's a very interesting type of magic, I might add.
Mistress Faye. Mistress Faye gives power.
I've never met anyone called Faye.
He's talking about a Fey-Willian creature of some kind, I guess. However,
hearing Randolph's stories, would I, at this point, I'd understand a basic premise of what the Feywild is, wouldn't I? Yeah.
Oh, question, actually. Would I know from Eldritch Blast what type of where that magic would come from, and
history check.
Where you get that type of magic from?
Yeah, give me history.
15 plus 5, 20.
So
20.
You've seen warlocks use this kind of magic in the past. You've read books about people gaining powers in this manner.
So interesting. The spell you used last night, a particular specific spell that would be attributed to casters who've made deals to get magical power from less than ideal sources, let's say. Would your master then, this Master Faye, be someone we should possibly worry about in the future?
Mistress Faye, kind. Mistress Faye, friend.
And how did you meet Mistress Faye?
In Feywild.
She just came out of nowhere and she made a deal with you, did she?
Deal.
Ah, I see. Are you allowed to disclose information on said deal?
Do you have the words? Oh.
Say again,
That's
sorry?
interesting.
I try speaking and nothing comes out. I just open my beak.
Very interesting.
Is it that you're trying to and the words won't come out, or is it that you don't have the words yet to explain it?
Words not come.
Interesting.
So
Sonny Jim, he's
a mystery magic woman appears in a magic forest, assuming forest because wild is what I think forest. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Teaches you how to finger bang. I know that's not the best way of saying it, but it's the only description I've got.
Finger blast.
Finger blast.
Finger bang banging
that's a
through
good
the
one.
night, yeah.
And then just gags you. That about sum it up?
Jags can still talk.
Basically, what's happened here is more than likely a devil has recruited our young chap here
Devil.
to... Bye. She's given you some sort of mission. I don't know what or where. You're the one that knows, and you can't reveal it.
Ain't no devil.
And maybe she doesn't look like a devil, but she's most likely something that can grant immense power.
Devil evil. Mistress good.
We'll agree to disagree on that one for now. But they've recruited our young friend here, giving him great power, and hopefully it's unrelated to us, whatever the mission is.
Your God good.
I want to try something. Chicken Little, can you
That's
draw?
the limit of what I know.
Can you draw?
Draw.
And I'm going to get out the charcoal and the paper from my satchel. I'm going to put it on the table. Could you try and draw what she looks like?
So
Or try and write her name?
So I pull out ink and an ink pen and a parchment from my own pack.
Okay, I'll put my stuff away. Want to be a bougie bitch, I get it.
Listen, my characters know how to do some things.
So Valen, this could work out a little bit in our favor, but also against us in some ways. It is a very interesting situation, however. It may work out in our favor as perhaps if we'll say the devil wouldn't want to lose their prize, you know. It could work out negatively, however, because we could be led on a wild fucking goose chase. We'll see.
Well, Robin, if your mistress asked you to hurt us, would you do it?
Only hurt bad people.
But what if she tells you we're bad people? Would you hurt us? Warn us
Would have to
first?
think. Must think.
No, if, like the way I see it, he could be useful. We see if our goals align. If they do, great. If at any point they stop aligning, there's nothing stopping us from going our separate ways. As long as you don't try and kill us, we won't try and kill you.
Bye.
Never hurt good people.
Well, it also depends on what people are deemed bad that he's asked to kill. If those are people that we need. For example, if for whatever reason his mistress, we'll say, has a problem with the town master. And the town master, I don't know why she would, because he's a bit of an arse, you know. But he won't be able to, you know, it's the hand that feeds us, you know, and it would be negative reputation going forward. So it would tarnish our reputation, I should say. It would likely mean it would be bad on us, you know. What people have you? Do you mind? Are you allowed to talk about who you've already killed?
Killed? None.
And who's your target now?
Target?
Do you have a target? Or did your mistress tell you to come and make friends?
Make friends.
Interesting.
Did she
And
tell
then
you
she
who to make friends with?
No.
And then she opened a portal right to us. Interesting.
Too plain.
To plane, but right in front of us. How soon after telling you to make friends and opening how soon after telling you to make friends did she open the portal?
I'm odd in Feywild.
You're not wrong.
3 months, 7 year, who knows?
Interesting. This situation that we're in seems to just get more and more interesting as we go along, guys.
As I finish up that last statement, I start showing like the ink blots that I've drawn, and they appear to be summer flowers. They appear to be warm, bright. It's still black ink, but like there's a radiance to it. Actually, I should probably use my proficiency and roll for that, shouldn't I, Nate?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
And the good news is I am proficient with it, so that will be sleight of hand plus my proficiency bonus. So that's going to be 3 plus 3, so 6 plus 14 is a dirty 20.
Yeah, so great drawings, yeah. Describe what they look like.
So interesting.
Yeah, if I was to sum up what is in the drawings, beauty, warmth. I would say color, but since it's just black ink, there's not really color. But you know how some like black and white photos have like a bright radiance to them?
The shading has made it look like there's like a glow to it.
Yeah.
So he can't draw the mistress. He can only draw an image of his perception of her.
Perception, representations, and not much to difference.
Is that normal?
Interesting.
Stuff like this? This is all kind of new to me, so I'm like...
I guess it does make sense. From what I've read, sometimes you can't talk about the contract or the contract holder. So I guess there's limitations. So this is probably a limitation on it, I guess. It's interesting, that's to say. I guess probably we can leave it there and we should decide on, I don't know, what we're going to do
I mean,
for the day.
Got a few tasks still to complete. I mean, best way to see what Robin's capable of is just bring him along with us.
Friend,
just true.
What did you say, Tia?
Friend Gorin, eat food?
I'm gonna
Can't save.
politely decline this time, but thank you. Would you like it?
Yes.
Just slide it over to him.
You still roll into the con save because
Yeah. You're gonna have me another con save there, buddy.
Well, I've got to do another.
Yeah, with disadvantage as Robin starts slipping down this porridge all over
That
him.
is a 13, the lowest 50.
Okay, yeah, you again, you feeling him up as the food kind of like spills a little bit over Robin's mouth, but you hold it down.
Good food. Good porridge.
Right, shall we be off?
Yeah. Can we pull up like the quests and stuff just to see what we have that's left over? I think there's only 2, isn't it?
Also, for anyone at home who's been watching, I apologize that for the past hour there's been no background noise. And I didn't.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, my Sirenscape is also not making. I didn't notice.
I had to refresh.
just been very, very quiet.
I had to refresh the page.
It's not super loud. It's just that little bit of ambiance.
No, I turned mine all the way up and there was nothing. I had to refresh the page.
There's an ambulance?
Yeah, mine is not working at all. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Magic. No battle music.
Those are the 3 quest cards you got left, just on the left-hand side of the map.
Right.
I have no idea what these things are, so I'm just gonna follow
No, you
you.
don't. Yeah, you don't have these at the moment. So
What say you, Valen, grandson?
I mean, out of everything here, if I had to one, I kind of like the sound of a magic sword. That sounds fun. Shit, at least we know we can get a shovel from
so
both of them.
Robin, you as you sat at the table, these two pull out these like parchments with these quests on, and you're just watching them discuss.
While he's reading them, was that roll a success, Nate?
Yeah.
The dragon barrel one,
Wait.
yeah? Aye, bye. All right. I don't think that's too far away, is it? It's between here and Neverwinter.
Who knows? Maybe my other sword. It can't do that in that accent. Who knows? Maybe my other sword will show up along the way.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
They're Gorin.
I had some. It was this vomit in my throat. It made me have trouble with.
I can always mimic back to you your own words. Help you get back in your accent.
all right. Let's go see if we can go find this sword and that sword as well, hopefully, along the way. Hopefully, if we don't find your sword, hopefully it's arrived at the blacksmith. Just late, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Overuse of the word hopefully.
We are very hopeful. Okay,
Bye-bye.
let's head out.
Alright, let me just grab a little stuff. So as you guys are discussing, you hear like a scratching noise at the door.
Oh, you fuck. The front door.
Yeah.
I will go check it out. I'm not gonna like have my hand on my sword or anything, because to me it's just probably just some old biddy struggling to get in. I'll go have a look.
It's the pig.
Little bitty. Okay.
I'd forgotten the pig.
As you open the door, sat outside with his paw kind of like against the door is Barkus. And as he looks at you, his tail starts wagging immediately and he barks, kind of like almost jumping up on you as he tries to like lick you.
Randolph, wasn't he buried underground?
Bye. Let's go to the grave. Come on.
Okay, come on, boy.
Give me a history check, actually.
A history check. Oh god, I don't know what my
Alright.
history modifier is.
18 plus 5, 23.
Alright, so the last thing Tata said to you was, "Goodbye, friends. Buried in town. Acts as a headstone." Along those lines.
Oh, so I wouldn't have known that he was buried underground.
Yeah.
Right.
All you know is that Tata is buried in town. Technically, you don't know.
In that case, I'm like,
He never said specifically that Barkus
in
is
that
buried
case, I'm like,
with him.
Randolph.
Got you on technicality, Tata.
Tater would never have left this dog behind. Are we sure he's actually buried in the center of town, and he hasn't just, been pranking us again? Because if I find out that he has, I will be honest, I will fucking kill him for real.
There is one way we find out.
We gotta dig him up.
Yep. And we're gonna have to move the body anyway, because let's just face it, he wouldn't want people walking all over his grave, would he?
Let's go get that
I
shovel.
don't know, maybe he likes that sort of thing.
Robin, Barkus, Robin. Let's go get a shovel. He's just gonna walk out the tavern.
I will look suspectly at Barkus. as well as I walk out.
So as you do, he kind of like tilts his head at you as if he's like, "Ooh, what's that?" What?
Valen,
Yep.
or sorry, Goran,
Yep.
shall I say. I'm used to my old companion, I'm sorry. It's kind of strange, isn't it? If Tater did bury himself,
Why would he
He
bury
wouldn't have
himself
just-
without the dog?
yes.
Like, he
And
wouldn't just
why,
leave the dog. on-
if the dog is alive, why would he bury himself in the first place?
That dog was dead, right?
It was pretty dead. I did try and cast a lot of healing magic on it, and none of it worked.
You can see weird shit, right? Concentrate.
I see dead people.
Is the dog giving you it? Well, doesn't matter if you see dead people. I can see the fucking dog too. Is it giving
I
off
can't.
any weird readings, or is it just Barkus? Because if it's just Barkus, great. But like you just said, that dog was pretty dead.
It was pretty dead. I don't see auras or any of that kind of shite now, by. But it was pretty dead whenever we were, you know, in the heat of the moment. And he did go and carry it all the way. Well, he went and carried it away from the house, is all I know. And then he goes to bury it. Well, goes to bury himself. And I don't imagine he would bury himself if the dog was still alive. You know?
Yeah, something.
So let's go
adding up.
see if he's. Let's go see if he's here first. And yeah, you wait here. I'll go grab a shovel. Or yes, I'll go because we don't have
Okay.
shovels, do we?
No, we would need to get one.
Yeah. All right. So I'll go over
Do you have a shovel?
to Barton's. Yeah.
Robin.
Knock knock.
Shovel.
Mm-hmm.
You have a shovel?
No.
All right. I was gonna say,
But
you
why-
guys have a third party member.
Imagine.
Questions?
No, I'm fine. I'm letting them adjust to me as needed.
I'm just gonna stop, sit there and be like, Robin, have you ever seen a dog before?
Dog?
That's a dog. Is it new to you?
Mm.
Do they have them in the
Roll me history.
Feywild, or
Yeah, I will roll history. That's fine. I can do that. I think I'm still good at that. Where the fuck is my... Oh, there it is. I forgot it's in alphabetical order.
why is my
Roll
phone giving me
on,
weather
DD.
notifications for fucking Swindon?
13 plus 4 is 17.
Yeah, you know what a dog is. You've probably not seen one before, but you know of a dog.
No of dog.
Okay, so he likes when you stroke his head like this. I'm gonna sort of show him, and also
Give me animal
animal
handling.
handling. Okay. Barkus kills Valen. That is 10.
You said you wanted to lose a finger, right?
No.
So as you go to pet Barkus, he like sniffs as you put your hand to him, and he kind of like pulls away a little bit, but lets you pet him as he can kind of smell odd stuff on you.
Pig. Good. So he likes it when you stroke him like this, and he likes it if you. And I'm just gonna look on the ground and like pick up a stick, like the bit of green that was stood next to. Likes it if you throw them, bring them back. Watch, and I'll throw a stick. Barkus, fetch. And I'm half
Yeah,
anticipating the dog just sitting there and
Give me animal
watching
handling.
and nothing happening. That is that is much better. That is a 17 plus 1, so an 18.
Did you teach him fetch, Tater?
Yeah.
You taught him fetch, yeah, cool.
No,
Yeah.
help with hunting.
Yeah, because you did that
Barkus,
outside the.
Oh yes,
Giant
of course
store.
you did. Yeah. Yeah. Barkus runs. He grabs the stick, runs back, and puts it down by your feet.
Good boy. Now I'll pass this. I'll sort of like hold the stick out towards Robin. Like, you want to go?
I grab the stick and fetch. I throw it just like Valen showed me.
Yeah. Give me an animal handling.
Absolutely. I've actually improved my animal handling since my last character. Is that a 7 or a 1? Oh, thank God it's a 7. Okay, that's 7 plus 2, 9.
So Barker's kind of he watches the stick go, and then he just looks at you with his head tilted, unsure of. He's more curious as who you are than anything. He's kind of.
I'd say also confused by the fact that I use Valen's voice.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That
So
would
you
do
use
it,
his
yeah.
voice, yeah. So yeah, he looks between the two of you. Then he kind of like looks at you, tilts his head, looks over at Goran, and he kind of like looking between you both a bit unsure.
He'll get used to you. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Gandalf also had some issues to begin with Barker.
At least I have not punched a horse.
It's true. All right, Gandalf.
It nodded into my hand, okay?
We're never letting you live that down.
No.
Head into Barthens, and he says, "Oh, Master Gandalf, how are you doing after last night? I can see he's left you a bit of a shiner there."
Morning, bye. I'll be fine, sure, I'll be fine. I've had worse injuries than a little shiner, you know what I'm saying, bye. Tell me, when Tater came to town, did you see Barkus?
Yes, he was carrying the dog. Yeah.
I see, he was carrying the dog, and the dog was, unfortunately, also, it was dead at this time.
From what I could tell, yeah, it wasn't moving anyway.
Shame that, so it is. May I ask? We need to move the body, unfortunately. It's obviously in the pathway. Respectfully, there are better places to bury our companion. Would we be able to borrow a couple of shovels just to dig poor Tater up and Barkus and move them along just outside of town, somewhere nice?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Barton, for your help.
Yeah, so it kind of hands over to 2 shovels.
Do I need to make a strength check?
No, you're fine.
I'll mosey on that back down here again. I'll look at Valen. I'll hand him a shovel, and I will just say to him, Valen, the dog was dead coming into town. Or, sorry, shit, Goran, the dog was dead coming into town.
So, Robin, you hear him call him Valen, and that's new to you.
Valen?
No,
No,
not
Goran.
Valen.
We had a companion by the name of Valen, but there is no Valen anymore. I just get a little mixed up, so I do.
Valen died.
Technically,
yeah, Valen's
yeah.
gone, yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Like friend Tater?
Technically,
In
no.
a different manner. In a different manner.
Oh.
It is sad. Valen was a good person, so he was. He was a prankster.
How many
But
shovels
now
did
we
you
have
get?
Goran.
Ranks?
Sorry?
How many shovels did you get?
3.
Oh, good.
I didn't say in the shop, but, you know.
Nice.
At least Vinny coming back with 2 and me being like, what about the bird?
So, Goran,
What about bird?
the point is, the doggo was dead, and I see a live dog over there.
What's the chances that this is just another dog that looks exactly like Barkus, but isn't, and just happens to like us?
What commands did we teach Barkus again?
I don't remember. I knew he did
Barkus.
fetch.
North. Which way is north?
Vargas just tilts his head at you. He's like, what?
Shit.
We will solve that issue later. For now, let's get this out of the way because I'm not looking forward to it.
If this isn't the doggo, there's probably a doggo in the grave.
Well, there's only one way to find out, and I'm just gonna walk over and just like start digging.
What?
I'm gonna get my mage hand to start
Well,
digging for me.
his axe was over his grave, which was there. So he did say
It was, yeah.
to axe headstone. So
Yeah, it was. There was an icon there and everything.
it was, but there's not now. So can I do a history check, see if I remember exactly where it was? Wink,
There's a
wink,
reason
don't you
there's
know?
no icon there. Not a mistake.
What did you do?
If you turn around and tell me that Tater's not dead,
So,
I swear.
Nope. Not on me. Not on me. Don't look at me.
As you walk over to where you
No. Hand the gun.
know Tater to be buried, you can see that the axe is gone, and you can see where the dirt would be for
Right.
the grave.
Randolph?
I bite.
So fun fact,
I like facts.
I don't think he's dead.
Why do you say that, bye?
Well, use these magical contraptions called eyes and look at the floor. Something crawled out of that. And I don't see Barkus wielding an axe, do you? I mean, we can dig anyway to see, but I'm pretty confident there's nothing in that hole.
Well, one or two things have possibly happened here, bye. So, one, he's trying to hoodwink us. And the second one is something
see
a
you
bit
two schemers
nefarious has
typing
gone
away.
on here.
Just look at these two fucking schemers typing away.
I'm not typing.
Yeah,
I'm
Tater's
putting
just
the-
playing the Moria
playing
game,
another
isn't
role.
that right?
Don't tell me that. You still haven't added me back.
I did
Well,
add you.
In that
Okay.
case,
Didn't see
kind
that.
of, there's a third theory. What if Barkus is Tater? I might still be a little drunk.
I think you're a little drunk.
Potentially.
Robin, what are you doing during all this? Well, they are
I'm just looking
standing
back.
over
I have no idea what they're talking
Yeah,
about, so
so-
I'm just.
they're standing over disturbed ground, and obviously they're having this conversation.
Bye. Let's go to the Coster. It has a good view of where this grave was. Let's see if she's seen anything.
Okay, I guess. How long does Detect Magic last when you cast it? Is it just in that immediate moment?
Sorry, which magic?
Detect magic.
I sort of hinted at using Detect Magic, see if any auras were coming off back, so you said you
Oh,
get anything. So
yeah,
I'm
that
assuming
would...
you used it.
Actually, that's probably not a bad idea. I will use Detect Magic while Garin goes in there and does that.
So I was wondering, mainly the reason I wanted to dig him up was to get the Sending Stone.
Oh, also, just before I do that, I will send a message through the Sending Stone asking, "Where are you?"
You remembered it was there the whole
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I was like,
I remember. I actually was thinking to send that message anyway. You just reminded me that I should actually do it. So.
Okay.
No, I did. I swear. Don't you wink at me like that. Don't you wink at chat. You stop winking at chat right now.
He did.
called winking.
It's true, he did.
So what would you like to do now?
Hora. Alright, do I get a message back?
You do not.
Oh, sorry.
I will take Grandolph's advice now. We'll go ask Lion Shield Coster.
Yeah, while he's doing that, detect magic, because that takes a little while to...
Cast.
It's a
Okay.
ritual!
Before we get in, I'm gonna go pee real quick. Sorry, I've just drank so much water in the last hour.
Good. Stay
Oh, leaving us on a cliffhanger! Oh!
So, as you enter the Lion Shield Costa, Lenine turns around. She sees you, and she says, "Fuck's sake, what?"
Uh-oh!
I'm sensing animosity. I'm excited to see what I've done.
Well, this is going well, isn't it?
I'm having a great time. I'm just enjoying sitting back, being my little autistic bird.
I wonder what things you and Nate have planned here, huh?
Literally nothing. I know as much as you two do.
Interesting. An interesting turn of developments. Yeah, no, yeah. Pop.
Oh, I think I just messaged Yorkie when I meant to message the entire group. Because I don't mind if Nate sees what I messaged. Boop. So sorry, Yorkie, you're getting the same message twice.
It's been a tough out session for Yorkie.
You'll see in the you'll see.
Yeah, for people watching at home, we've literally just got a message into the group chat from Tater going, I swear to God, I did not revive Tater. This is nothing to do with Tater. This is DM doing DM things.
No, me never. Anyway,
Oh, I love the positivity and enthusiasm out of the voice there, Nate. The honesty.
What's his name? Anyway. Oh,
So-
Jeremy Clarkson. That one.
yeah.
So I go into the Lion Shield.
Shame.
So I go into the
Anyway.
Lion Shield Costa, and then
So, Lenine, she sighs at you and says, "What?"
I'm getting the impression I might have done something, but I have zero recollection of last night. I apologize for whatever it is. Please, could you fill me in?
Well, let's start off by you coming back here and saying that you didn't want to be Goran and you wanted to be Valen to whisk me away to the sea where we could spend our life on a boat. And then proceeded to call me Carrie. And once I told you no, you then decided and said out loud, I might add, that you would find someone better. Maybe a pig.
Well,
So let me just, I'll let you decide. Did you do or did you not do something to piss me off?
I would agree that
Valen, drop the accent.
thank fuck, because I was really struggling on how to word that. I would agree that would warrant animosity. But for what it's worth, turns out even drunk I'm a man of my word, and you win, because it would appear I might have fucked a pig. Not that that helps the situation.
You fucked a pig.
Potentially. It was in my bed. I had to throw it out of a window. It's a whole thing.
You fucked a pig and then threw it out a window.
Well,
Your necklace.
when you say it like that, it sounds bad. But the long and
okay, make it sound good.
Why are you being honest? Don't you lie,
I love
you know?
this.
Make it sound good, Valen.
Of all the times for him not to try deception,
I made a drunken mistake, was allowed to make drunken mistakes by a sober guardian who wasn't helping me. Got very emotional because of current ongoing turmoil, which is no excuse. Woke up with a pig in my bed, and then had to vacate it from the room before Hogrod saw it and kicked me out. That still doesn't sound great, but it sounds better than fucking a pig and throwing it out of a window.
What do you want, Valen?
Well, it would appear I wasn't the only one that got up to some shenanigans last night. You know how I told you that Tater was dead?
Yes.
Did you happen to see where he walked off to last night?
Where Tater walked off to. The
Yes.
Tater that you just reminded me is dead.
Yes.
No. Because, as you've just said, he is dead. Can you tell us near the cast dinner time?
Yes.
What? No way.
Hour
So,
and 20 away.
I did message in the chat about finishing around 7ish.
Yeah.
Yes. So, he was at least to our knowledge, he was dead. However, where he was once suspected to be buried is now vacant, and it would appear he has gone walkabout, and we are just as confused as you.
Well, I have to say I've not seen anything, and sorry, I guess. I didn't see your dead friend walking around the square.
At this point, I don't think you owe me any apologies. I certainly owe you several. I've got nothing. It was a shitty thing to do, and for what it's worth, a pig is not better than you. You are a very lovely woman.
I'm aware, Phelan.
Good self-awareness is good.
You should try it sometime.
I'm very self-aware that I'm a fuckwit.
Good. Good.
You didn't have to agree so quickly. Although it is true. I am going to go before I dig myself any deeper into this hole.
Hence the shovel you're holding, I assume.
That was a very unintentional pun. However, I might just bury myself with it after this conversation. Once again, I am very sorry. And he's just going to awkwardly stumble, and fall over everything, just getting out of there as quickly as fucking possible.
Yeah, nice. Give me a deck save.
Oh, Christ. That is a 17 plus 2. 19.
Nice, yeah. So you stumble, but you'd manage to, regain your composure as you head out the door. While that is going on, Grandolph and Robin, what would you like to be doing?
Oh, I'm doing the
detect
magic.
magic.
Yeah.
Yep. There is no sign of magic around.
Barkus, find Tater.
Give me animal handling.
Bye. Okay. Just no one, okay? Alright, 12 and what is my animal handling? I think it's a 2.
Oh, that's it too.
Better than mine, I'm
2,
pretty sure.
yeah. 14.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I just fucking fail at it very often, that's all.
So Barker's kind of walks around the little circle a little bit, just looking around, but he looks back at you as if it's unsure.
That's all I got is I'll wait and we'll wait in silence until Goran comes out.
You know that meme, the Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse meme, where it's like, and then
Yeah.
like
Well,
I'm Miles Morales. I'm just looking at him like,
Slowly start strolling back up then.
Yeah, sure.
how
Well-
did that go by? How is she?
I can never show my face in there again, and if my sword does ever arrive, I think she might use it to kill me. So that's good.
Oh Lord, what did you do?
Turns out I have a lot of unresolved issues. And my response to them was to say I'd rather fuck a pig than her. And that's how, well, you know how you found me, so. And
so
then
she's single.
Well, no, I didn't see you go in there, by. This is possibly after.
No, I meant like
Yeah,
you saw how
after I
it
left
unfolded,
you.
as in you found me in bed with the pig the
Oh.
day after.
Oh, right. Well, you succeeded in that at least.
Yeah,
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
Just so you know, I may have also told her that I dig out the window.
Right.
She,
Anything else I should know before I go in there?
No, I think you're good.
Bye.
Good luck.
Alright, I'll see if I can. I can at least cheer her up a little bit, I guess.
Can you ask about my sword,
Um,
please?
No.
Come on, man.
All right, so yeah, Gandalf, you're heading down to the lion's shed there.
Oh, I'll also say to him, there's no magic on. Sorry, go on.
Yeah,
Before I
that's
go
fine.
off, there's no magic on the doggo, but this is a bit of a weird situation. Barkus doesn't seem to be able to find Tater, and no offense, I don't trust what was dead and is now alive, and there's no indicator of why it's here, why it's come back now, where Tater is. So I don't want the dog with us. Also, the battlefield, as we've learned, if there's nothing wrong with that doggo, if there's nothing sus about it, which I can say that there's everything sus about it right now, the battlefield is no place for a doggo.
But
We've already lost him once.
if we leave him here, and as you said, something isn't right, we could be endangering everyone in this town.
Where do you want to leave him?
I mean, I have a shovel. I'm kidding. I couldn't know.
Good dog past.
I mean, we know where there's a ranch where he could run and play, where there's only one person he could endanger.
Go on, get out of here, you stupid animal.
We'll give him that home on the farm. No, not that farm. The actual farm.
No, I think it's more like,
Tears first one. Well, I have a shovel.
I'll head in here, yeah.
Okay, so while Gandalf heads off, Robin and Valen, would you like to do anything?
oh, I'm going with not Bale. I'm going with Grandolph.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
She's gonna love
he
you.
feels a pull.
No,
to
no.
you, given-
No, bye. Stay there. Get to know Valen just a little bit. I need to handle this part by myself, if that's all right. It's okay. I won't be long, my little friend.
You did not with the dogs in the fucking background, Nathan. I swear.
I didn't do anything. That's just part of the music.
God,
That's outside my door, so it's like.
I didn't do anything. It's just part of the tune. All right. So while Gandalf heads up, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to. I'm gonna look at Robin. So basically, the woman in there, we went for some drinks, and told her we'd go for more, and we didn't, and then I might have insulted her drunk. So he trying to fix a very delicate situation. You're more than welcome to go. You have free will, but it might not be advisable.
Well, you fucked up.
I fucked up, yeah.
I'll wait.
So you can imagine him saying "fucked up."
No, because he mimics, doesn't he?
He's doing it
Yeah, I'm
exactly
in the
in
queue.
Vader's voice.
Oh, you fucked up.
That's about it,
I
really.
feel that coming back from you, like you're hearing your own voice.
That's
So you
painful.
fucked up.
That's painful.
I hear it in my head every single day.
All right, Gandalf. You head into the Lion Shield. And Lenine sees you and she just sighs even heavier than before.
Oh, trust me, lass. I am with you. He's a fucking idiot.
You can say that again.
Here, listen. This isn't going to be any sort of recompense, but I'm going to give her 20 gold. I don't want anything off of you. I don't want to trouble you any further or anything like that. Listen, the lad isn't even my feckin' grandson, so he's not. On the first day I met this fucking twat of a person who has saved me in battle a few times. The first day that I met this arsehole, he said to Tater that I was his grandfather. He's a fucking tieflin, lass, so he is. I'm a Shatter Kai. Look, I take off my hat. Look at me. Do I look anything like a tieflin? Or maybe a little, I guess. But I'm not. I'm not.
Is
We're
this
not
the
even
first
the right.
time he's removed his hat this entire campaign?
Yeah.
Yes.
He sleeps with it on too, yeah.
Like
He doesn't really sleep, does he? He does 4 hours of rest.
True.
Yeah.
4 hours of meditation.
I've gone along with it. All right. In his core, he's a good lad, but he doesn't reflect it a lot of the times in the real world, and he's very fresh to it, and he needs to learn a lot. Clearly. So I do apologize on his behalf, but no apology will obviously ever add up for harsh words being said by somebody who you care about. But yeah, hopefully you'll learn to forgive, learn to forget, I guess. But yeah, I'm sorry on behalf of the party, on behalf of our group. As well, you know, he's lost his friend. Him and Tater were close, but at ends sometimes as well. And they didn't leave things on a good patch. So I think he feels a little guilty on that as well. So he's probably carrying a little bit of that with him as well. I've unfortunately, as you know, from the War of the Medallions, seen my fair share of death. A lot of friends have passed. So I do understand what he's going through. And I'm going to be there for him along the way. But please don't hold his harsh and stupid, drunken words against him.
She sighs and she says, look, Gandalf, I don't want your money for the stupidity of that boy. Just, if you could all just maybe leave me alone for a bit. I think I've had my fair share of adventurous nonsense for now.
Oh, the money's not for him. This is just a token of our friendship. I like you, Lenine. You're a nice person. Go get yourself some food. Go get yourself a drink or two. I don't know. Go close down the store if you want for a little bit and go for a trip somewhere. I don't know. You know, use it how you want. It's not mine. It's yours. It's just a small thing from me to you. All right? So you go enjoy yourself. And yeah, if we need anything, we'll pop on by.
You just roll a 3, so sorry.
Huh?
He smacked my dice around. He rolled a 3, so that's not going in your favor.
Well, he's not the one that should have to roll the dice. I think that's only on persuasion, isn't it?
She says, she looks at you. She's like, "All right, thank you, Gandalf. As I said, I just would rather be alone for today."
Aye, girl. No worries at all. Tip my hat. I'll walk out the door. And I give like the nice little goodbye wave as I'm walking away and stuff. All right, bye. Now, where are we bringing this this owl pup?
That's a good question. What should we do?
While those two are discussing, I kind of move off towards the Lion Shield Costa.
Okay.
Everyone's had their turn. Listen, I want to have my turn.
Sure.
Okay. Plus, I figure I can go with a nice cliffhanger. So I enter. Does she greet me at all?
So as she turns, she goes, "Oh, hi. How can I help?"
Hi. Sorry, I'm not used to using my words like this very often. I came in here hoping to make a deposit on some light armor.
Yeah, sure. Are you looking for it now, or you said deposit? Are you?
Yeah, I need to go out and earn some money with some friends I made recently.
Oh, yeah, sure. I can get some for you now. I assume you're an adventurer then.
Of sorts. I'm just trying to make my way. It's a new world. I imagine. I don't know if you've known this. I mean, seeing you as you are, just so incredibly strong and beautiful. I can't imagine you ever not feeling like you fit in. So it's new for me. I'm trying to figure out how to be in this world and really just how to fit in. So I'm sorry. I'm giving too much. Yes, I hand her the pouch 20 gold I have left. I just.
She smiles at you and she said, "Wow, that's a very honest person. It's just quite refreshing to see an adventurer so honest."
I was very honest.
Sorry,
I told him
might
I'd throw
be,
the pig out of a window.
I might be.
I was very fucking honest the entire fucking time. What do you?
I might be a bit.
Lanine's a bitch.
There's
I'm new.
someone in town that's just been a bit of a bit of a prick, really.
To you?
So, yes.
I believe you. Like that, I am so sorry for you, but they clearly do not know what they're wasting.
Well, thank you. I don't.
The bird is good with words. That I said the bird is good with words. The bird is good with words. Sorry.
Yeah, so she yes. The light armor you wanted, yes. Any particular kind? Do we have the leather or?
Well, as you can, I don't know if you can see under these bright red feathers, and they start like preening. You know how like birds can like fluff their feathers a bit to make them look a little bit bigger. I kind of pull my leather armor out towards it. It just doesn't offer as much protection as I might need out there, and I'd hate to think, you know, anything bad would happen. But adventurers run into danger. I'm sure you know. You look like you've been in a few scrapes yourself, and obviously very competent as you're still here. So I'm sure you know that the adventurous life can be quite dangerous.
I mean, I'm not so much of an adventurer myself, but I do know of the perils of the wilds. Well, funny story actually. The adventurer that was here previously, he ran into a manticore and he pissed himself, which is. You know, so things happen to adventurers. I understand.
It's annoying me that started as a joke and it's become like fucking concrete lore in this campaign now.
Yeah,
So just know that yes,
Like
there
which
are
way north
dangers.
is?
I will have a look for some armor for you. But for now, we will leave it there, and I'll get you armor and everything sorted for next week. We're a little cliffhanger there, Tater. I love that. Thank you very much.
Very nice.
So I was like, I need to end this somewhere. Nice. So that was very.
We
very
needed
helpful. Thank you.
a bully Valen session somewhere, didn't we?
Oh, I mean, it was.
We needed to knock him down a peg or two.
or four, or or a few.
It was funny that the like literal line of people waiting to like talk to Valen or Goran. Sorry,
Everyone. He upset so many people.
He's the main character. What do you expect?
At least the session notes for this one's going to be easy. Everyone shouted at Valen.
Hey, Hogwarts didn't shout at you.
What do you mean?
No.
the shouting.
He's one.
No one actually shouted at you, actually. Everyone just told you off.
Yeah, we just talked to you.
Robin didn't, yeah.
I have nothing to tell you off about. I'm just going to steal your
I
bitch.
cannot wait until the characters find out that he can fucking talk normally.
I know.
As soon as you did it,
I
was like, motherfucker.
I like that all of our characters have their own little secrets, and they're just being revealed piece by piece.
That's the way it should work. Anyway, thank you everyone for being here. You're all amazing. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you next week for
Bye, everybody.
session.
Have a good day, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.